How to download mods in The Sims 4. Have you ever wondered how YouTube Simmers get their custom content, commonly referred to as CC, in their Sims 4 game? Electronic Arts never released an official tutorial on downloading CC in The Sims 4. And there are a lot of YouTube tutorials. But they can be vague. Custom content, or mods, is additional assets and behaviors created by other players for the purpose of enriching the game beyond the base game that Maxis has published. This content often includes clothes for your Sims, traits, aspirations, and much more. Custom content is created and tested by users, it's a big part of the Sims community. In fact, Maxis encourages and supports the modding community. You can read more about that on the Sims 4 Mods and Game Updates FAQ page. After launching The Sims 4 and enabling mods in your game, locate the mods folder for The Sims 4. The default path for your Sims 4 folder is located in your Documents folder. The mods folder will generate inside the Sims 4 folder once you have launched the game with mods enabled. In the mods folder, there is a Resource.cfg file. Right-click to open it using a simple text editing program, such as Notepad. You should see something like this. But on one line. This shows how many folders deep the system will check for mods, CC. The number of asterisks equals the number of folders deep. There should be 6 by default. As shown here, if you'd like to add more, just follow the same pattern. This mostly goes for people who don't have folders within the mods folder yet or have made folders. But there's nothing in them. If you have a couple of folders with stuff in them already but a bunch of things that aren't, go ahead and follow along. Create folders labeled Build, By, and CAS. By creating folders to start with, you will be more prepared to keep your files organized later. After launching the Sims 4 game, you will see a 3-dot icon in the top right corner of the main menu. When you click this, you'll get the Settings menu. Click the Other tab and then select the Enable Custom Content and Mods option. That was the easy part. Go ahead and enable Script Mods Allowed too. When the boxes are ticked green, that means the mods have been enabled. When you downloaded your game, you chose a folder to install The Sims 4 to. Navigate to it and locate the mods folder. You can usually find this in Documents greater than Electronic Arts greater than The Sims 4 greater than mods. But you might have installed it in another location. We recommend using File Explorer's built-in search box to help you locate the folder. When clicking around and downloading mods, it's very important to read the fine print. You will come across a huge selection of CC that's compatible with the base game, no packs required. However, plenty of available mods will require a pack for one reason or another, like a retexture of a base game item. For the sake of this tutorial, I chose a few base game compatible mods that are linked below. You will see that all of these mod pages say, base game compatible, in the description. Note, the Female Autumn collection has separate files. So you can pick and choose what you want to download. Packages will sometimes come separately. But not always. Sometimes a set will be available only as a merged pack of content. Locate the downloaded files on your computer and then move the files manually to the Sims 4 Mods folder. In the Mods folder, create a mods tutorial, any name will suffice, subfolder and move all of the package files from the Downloads folder into the Mods tutorial folder. CC that appears in the Create a Household screen, clothes, hair, accessories, etc., will be stored in the CAS folder. Build by CC should go in the Build by Mods folder. And so on. Keeping your folders organized can help you single out corrupted files that cause issues in your game. Also, by putting newly downloaded mods in a separate folder, you can launch the game and decide whether or not you like the new mods you've downloaded. We suggest you store newly downloaded CC in a folder labeled New Mods for organizational purposes. If you launch the game and decide you don't like what you've downloaded, it's easy to navigate to the new folder and figure out which file to delete. The screenshot above includes the file names of the downloaded content linked earlier in this post for this how-to guide. Once you're in the Create a Household screen, click over to the Hair section. If you're having trouble finding the custom content you've downloaded, click the small arrow next to Feminine, click Content, and check the box next to Custom Content so that the Hair section shows only custom content you've downloaded. You can enable this filter on all screens, even in Build by. Now that you've dabbled a little bit in custom content for The Sims 4, you must be wondering why we turned on script mods. Script mods are coding mods that can alter game behaviors. As opposed to pre-existing Maxis coding, One popular script mod is the Sims 4 MC Command Center mod created by the user Deadpool. The MC Command Center mod has an abundance of options in the form of multiple modules that tackle different functionalities, adjusting household bills, making selected Sims immortal, pregnancies, and even creating story progression style mechanics. Pretty much anything you can think of. This mod can do it. And it's updated on an ongoing basis. We've already gone over how to turn on script mods. But where do you place the MC Command Center mod in the mods folder? First, make sure the modules and packages are placed into the same folder and that the folder is no more than one level deep in the Sims 4 mod folder structure. For example, the Sims 4 mods, MCCC is okay. But the Sims 4 mods, script mods, MCCC is not. The Sims 4 client will only go one level deep when looking for script mods. In the screenshot above, you will see that the MCCM Center file is in the very first level of the mods folder. If you don't do this correctly, script mods will not appear in your game. As a general rule, always back up your Sims 4 folder to a USB drive or external drive in case of disaster. Right-click your file and then select Copy, Ctrl+C on your keyboard. Navigate to the safe location you've made, and then right-click and select Paste, Ctrl+V on your keyboard, into the new location. This ensures you have an updated copy of your game, Sims families and your mods, should you have to reinstall the game. It takes time to build up a collection. And it's a nuisance to lose progress just like losing any saved data for any other video game. And that about covers it. Remember, you should always contact the owner of the mod to report bugs or if you have any questions. Text source, howtogeek.com.